Welcome back everybody to this week's video. So we are going to be making a teapot this week. So it's a pretty fast paced video this one because there's a lot going on. So we've got a piece of birch on the lathe right here, and we are just going to start shaping the pot part to round and to shape. There we go. Going to move to the bottom, and we are going to put a mortise in the bottom. The tools I'm using are from Easy Wood Tools. We're flattening it off there with the rougher and back to the detailer so it matches the angles of the drawers in the chuck. Alright, I've already done most of the sanding, so now we're sanding with some clean spore abrasives. Methylated spirits or denatured alcohol to clean the grain. Alright, so now we're going to hollow it out. So first of all we're going to flatten the top with a mid-size rougher. And the detailer to mark out where it's the edge is going to be, and then we're going to get the hollow in. There's the number 1 hollower. There's the number 3 hollower, and back to the number 1. Bit of compressed air, get the thickness, and we're good. Alright, do a bit of sanding with the drill. Compressed air. Some sanding sealer from Hampshire Sheen. Some Yorkshire Grit abrasive paste. You can get this from Northside Custom Crafts if you're in the USA, or Axminster Tools if you're in the UK. Some Hampshire Sheen Wax. There'll be links down below for any products used in this video. Wait until the solvent's evaporated and you buff it in to about 1000 to 1200. Being careful not to push too hard, you don't want to wipe off the wax that you just put on. There we go. Alright, over to the scroll saw. We're going to scroll saw out the spout and the handle. Got a number 5 tooth blade on here, and this is a piece of maple. Alright, so we've got the Dremel 8260 here. I used a couple of carving and sanding bits here. I only showed carving out the spout. The handle was basically very much the same. Carving, sanding, that kind of thing. And please bear in mind I am by no means a carver. And onto a bit of hand sanding just to clean it up a bit more. Some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol, some sanding sealer, and we're going to spray it black. I think in retrospect I would have used a contrasting wood, maybe like walnut, but never know. Okay, we're going to get to the lid now. So this is another piece of maple. Taking them corners down, getting it down to round. Giving it a quick test fit. Oh, a bit more. And flattening it off. Another test fit. Perfect. Alright, so now we're just going to make a mortise in there so we can hold it in the chuck. Start with the detailer, the number 1 hollower to clean it out, the rougher to flatten everything off, back to the detailer, and there we go, a few detail lines in there just to clean it up and make it look nice. I sanded all of that off and made it look nice off camera. Alright, the number 1 hollower, and we're just going to make that round and dome shape. There's the rougher just to take out any lines. Nice sandy sand with 400 grit from Clean Spore Abrasives. Some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol. Sanding sealer. Once again, some more black spray or ebonising lacquer. Alright, so we Sycamore here, and we're going to be making the handle for the kettle or teapot. There we go, give it a nice sand. Seems like the camera was more focused on my hand than it was the actual wood, but there we go. Bit of methylated spirits just to clean it out. Some sanding sealer. Some Yorkshire Grit abrasive paste. And some original luster Hampshire Sheen Wax. Why is it so hard to let love unfold and stay? I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Please don't forget, click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your enemies if you like. And until next week's video, I shall see you then. Bye bye for now.